the evil sorcerer Gath, in an attempt to build a power base from which he can conquer his native land, has once again struck at the modern age Manhattan, taking over the body of Senator Brian Glass. Cullen unleashes a wave of dark magic that transforms New York City into his own twisted image. Most of the people turn into creatures. Only one man, Peter Parker, the amazing Spider-Man, is immune to Gath's magic. So to ensure that the wall crawler does not interfere with his plan, Gath has set his own arch nemesis against Spidey by transforming Peter's wife, Mary Jane Watson, into the She-Devil with a chainmail bikini and a sword. Red Sonja. Peter tries to stop his wife, but the newly transformed MJ, Red Sonja, is about to kill Spidey. Welcome to Comicstube YouTube channel. In today's video, we will review Chapter 1 and 2 of Spider-Man Red Sonja. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by its respected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The issue opens up with Eddie Brock sitting in a toilet, reading a news about Venom. Everyone in this city is calling him villain and he blames Spider-Man for that. He's cleaning up this city, killing every single criminal, and no one appreciates him. He's talking to his inner self, but suddenly the chain starts and Eddie is teleported into a medieval age, and both he and Venom hear a voice. It is Gath. He understands their pain, their true potential, so it is time to finally get revenge and kill Spider-Man for ruining his life. On the other side, Peter is attacked by his wife, MJ, who now transforms into Red Sonja. He somehow saves himself and again appears in front of MJ, trying to make her understand that she is his wife. She loves him, which makes Sonja even more angry. She doesn't know him and she reminds Peter that she is not the marrying kind. Peter worries that MJ might hurt herself, so Peter tries to convince her that something has happened. The Manhattan isn't what it's been turned into. This feels like a special effect all over the place. She is not this woman. She is Mary Jane, his wife. But Sonja clearly reminds Peter that she is no man's woman. She is a warrior, a thief, a killer of demons. She has sworn to destroy Gath. The demon killed her entire family, but on that day, she was blessed by a goddess to get her revenge. So now, she will kill all who call him Lord. But during the fight, they fall down, they crash into the ground, and Spidey loses his sense. So Sonja takes the opportunity. She picks up her sword and approaches towards Spidey to end his life. But before she could kill him, she quickly stops herself. A bit of MJ is returning. She realizes Spider-Man is not a demon. When she lost her sword, an odd voice came to her. She saw a man and a woman. They seem familiar. She approaches towards Peter, tries to remove his mask to kiss Peter, but as she picks up her sword, Sonja returns again. Peter tries to convince her it's not a magic. She is remembering. She knows him. He is Peter Parker. But right that time, his spider sense kicks in, alerting Peter about the upcoming danger. And then, Venom crashes in. He is here to kill Spidey. He attempts to eat his brain, but Peter quickly dodges him. Sonja realizes this monster serves Gath, so he must die. Back at the Metropolitan Museum, Gath is performing a ritual and he makes J. Jonah Jameson as his servant, forcing him to write down everything he sees. Gath has set up all this to prevent Sonja from interfering into his plan, and seeing Venom fighting, Gath is impressed. He wants to know more about this creature. Meanwhile at Times Square, the people are being hunted down. Gath's demons are taking them as prisoners and forcing them to go to the pits. Their blood will fuel the glorious ascension of Gath. The people are fighting the demons, trying everything to survive, and among them is Robbie Roberts person, he sees a little girl and quickly saves her from the demons. He promises he will keep her safe. He also needs to find his family, but things are not looking good. Venom, Spider-Man and Red Sonja are still fighting. Venom says the city must become pure and he will cleanse it for his lord, Kulan Gang. But before that, he first eat their brains and get his revenge. Sonja is too fast. She slices Venom's back with her sword, dodging his every attacks. Peter is also impressed, seeing his wife fighting like a warrior, but he also wants her dead. Underneath Venom, there is still Eddie Brock. He is just a man, but Sonja doesn't care. She wants to kill this creature, but Peter can't allow her to do that, not wearing that brace. And besides, Venom is his arch nemesis, so he must deal with him. He tries to separate Venom from Sonja, but as he comes close to him, Venom slices Peter with his sharp claws and tosses him away. Peter becomes unconscious and he falls down into the water. So without Spidey, Sonja realizes she can't defeat this monster by her own. She needs help. So leaving Venom, she charges after Spidey to save his life. Venom tries to follow her, but then Kulan Gang's servant Vermin shows up riding on a creature and he tells Venom Kulan Gang wants to talk with him. Meanwhile in the city, Gath has gathered all the New Yorkers into a camp. He has ordered to kill all red-haired girls who look like Sonja. He has done this before and he believes that both Spider-Man and Sonja are dead. They drowned into the water, so as they are gone, there is no one left that can stop him now. He will turn this entire world into his own image, force everyone to obey their lord. But Gath is wrong. The heroes survive. Sonja manages to save Peter and takes him to the shore. She doesn't know who Spider-Man is, but whoever he is, she can trust him. A small voice in her mind is constantly telling her to trust this man. But before she can figure out what is wrong with her, right now, she has to stop Gath. She knows what the evil is going to do. He will drain the city's life energy and turn it into a wasteland of death. So to fight him, she needs allies. So leaving Spidey alone, she then goes looking for help. But after some time, Spidey is located by the demons. He is picked up by many hands and Sonja is watching them from a distance. She can't do anything, only prays that Spider-Man can hold until she returns. And during that time, Kulan Gang is able to learn everything about the Venom symbiote. So he is preparing a spell to claim Venom and gain the ultimate power. And with this, the chapter 1 and 2 of Spider-Man Red Sonja comes to a close. So which part you like the most? Please let me know on the comment section down below. And if you like this video, then please subscribe as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.